Okay, good morning. That just kicked me off, but Tanya, can you see me?
Yeah, I was just about to send you a picture.
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay, and we can hear you.
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Yeah, it kicked me off a second ago, and now I can't see either of you, but
Do you want us to rejoin, Laura?
well, Natalie's just joining now, so let's see what happens when Natalie comes on, whether she can see me. What a pain in the butt. Whose lovely birds are they? You're not outside, Katie, are you? Is my picture frozen?
Oh, I'm outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we can see Natalie's screen, but not see Natalie.
Okay, well, she might have her camera
Yeah.
off, because maybe come out and come back in again and see. Although Natalie,
Okay.
her speaker off as well. Natalie, if you turn on your speaker there and tell me, can you see us or not?
I sent her a message as well.
Okay, we've got Anne-Marie as well. So Anne-Marie, oh, she hasn't the audio connected yet, and her audio's on mute. Okay, guys, there's a chat in the box. So if you can hear me and not see me, or see me and not hear me, or whatever the combination is, if you look down the bottom, there's a little chat and it just lets me know what's going on, because oh, I can see Anne-Marie. Okay, that's grand. So Anne-Marie, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay. Okay, well, good morning. Okay, so you can. Okay, let me have a look. Oh, you just did that for me, Tanya. Thank you. Okay, just to let you know, there's been some gremlins. I've been kicked off already, and we've kind of frozen. Is that Katie back on? No. Yes, 007 is the password. Seven. 9. Oops, that's 9. Okay. Okay, good morning, everybody. Hopefully this is all going to stay working. I am going to have faith. Faith, the final frontier. Okay. Okay, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to our wonderful new time. Obviously, Zoom didn't realize we were coming on earlier, so it took it a few minutes to warm up. I have no images from any of you. So, oh, I do now. Okay, so hopefully you're seeing me. If you're not seeing me, I'm recording it, but more to the point, hopefully you're hearing me, and then that's, you know, we can follow along. We can see you all now. My goodness. You know the movements, and it's your own personal practice anyway. So let's just begin. Just taking a moment to find yourself. So be that standing, be that sitting, be that whatever way you are, just really earth yourself in. And let's come and start. There's a teddy bear. So coming to standing, just coming to really find yourself, find your feet. Take a breath and sigh it out. Just land. It's Monday. Woohoo! Hopefully you had a wonderful weekend. And as you find your feet, maybe taking a breath in, allowing your arms just expand, allowing yourself really find that energy as you exhale, bringing it down. Down, bringing it the whole way down to your feet. Inhaling again. See if you can really connect with the feet to the earth. So as you inhale, soft knees, take it from the feet. Taking the breath in, arms raising. So on the exhale, landing back down into the earth. Really sending your feet, your roots into the earth. We could do it being a little bit rooted now. We want to be rooted and we want to reach. As we reach out to each other and stay grounded. Let's bring this movement on a little bit more so. We're going to include a little bit more of that sort of softness in it. So as you inhale, from your knees, bending, reaching, stretching, and maybe even coming onto your tippy-toppy toes. On your exhale, see what it's like to curl down a little bit more. On your inhale, we haven't done any side ones, so when you come up this time, what is it like to stay on your toes if you can, and have a little rock from side to side like a tree. My feet are slightly apart, so I stay balanced. And then on the exhale, whenever you're ready, coming on back down. And this time when you're down, let's stay down for a change. So when you're down, let your head release. Let your legs release. Bend in one knee, bend in the other knee. And walking to one side. Walking back to center. Walking to the other side. Coming back to center. And let's come back up. So bend your knees deeply so you can bring yourself back up. And back to prayer. Finding your way. Playing as you go. Have a little swing side to side. Loosen the side body. Hips. Getting ready for coming into our lunges so that you've kind of got this little bit of warmth going on. And then, when you're ready, taking a breath in, hands to prayer. On your exhale, rolling in a little bit, so on your inhale you can reach. On your exhale, coming down a little bit more. So on your inhale, reaching a little more onto the toes if that's working for you. Last time, we're going to stay down this time and come to flat back. So flat back, length. Imagine you've got feet. So from your feet, bend your knees. Let's come to flat back again. Bend your knees, push your feet into the ground. Let the energy come up through your legs, through your hips, and the whole way through your head. And then when you're ready, exhaling, coming into our full squat. From our squat, we're going to play into the lunges. So stepping back with your right leg. And playing with this business of moving. We're warming up the hips. Or if you've already done your workout for this morning, you're releasing the hips, so whichever. In my case, warming up. The next time you're back on that back foot, let the power into the ground, and from there, bringing yourself forward, back to a forward fold. From your forward fold, bending your knees and coming on up. If this is your first, second, or third morning doing this sequence, you can just stay with us as much as feels good in your body. On your next exhale, rolling in. So on your inhale, you're expanding to the sky. On the exhale, rolling down a little bit more. And if you want to, go to your back arch this time. As you reach up, it's not a belly flop, it's a back arch. Exhaling, coming on down into flat back. Flat back is from your feet through to the head. Exhaling into your squat and leading with your left leg reaching back, and we're playing with our lunges here. Bending one knee, releasing the other, playing. See where it is that is your happy point. What kind of a bite do you want this morning? Do you want to just ease into it, or do you want a little bit more kick? You decide. It's your practice. Next time you're on your back foot, feel into the ground. Let your weight come into the ground without losing, without collapsing. And then when you're ready, stepping forward, feet together, forward fold. From forward fold through bent knees, through a sort of squat. Reaching onto your toes if that's possible. And back to prayer. Take your time. You're moving on your pace, not with my voice. I'm leading you the next thing, but you can skip bits, you can spend longer bits. Next time we're going on the whole way into the full salutation. Let your breath settle. On an inhale, pause so that on the exhale you roll slightly, and inhaling, opening. Exhaling, closing a little bit more. Maybe now you can stay on your toes, a little bit imbalanced. It's good to play with lack of balance. See where your stability is in your imbalance. Can you open up and be imbalanced? But that comes when you've got stability. I'm still on my toes when you come down, coming to flat back. Now my heels are on the ground. Exhaling back into a squat. We're coming back into plank. Leading with your right foot, meeting with your left. And seeing how your plank is doing. My teddy bears are in the way. How are your shoulders? How are your wrists? How is your core? Do you end up needing to come into a little dog instead of a plank? See how it is. Pausing there. Noticing. From plank, we're coming to the ground. I just did a video last week about 3 different ways of getting here. So, knees, chest, chin. From here, you're coming long, and then coming up into cobra. From cobra, releasing back down, keeping the shoulders back so you're not up around your neck. Nose to the ground, and here's your upper body strength as you bring your arms, use your arms. Engage your core as you come back up. Back into hare. From hare, coming to dog. First dog of the day, so walk it out. Play. See what it feels like for you. What do you want to do? Where does your body want to lead you? Maybe you want to take your leg up. Maybe you want to turn to the side. This is your playground. And then in your own time, whenever you're ready, look between your hands and decide, how are you getting your right leg there? Stepping, right leg forward, left leg to meet it. You're in forward fold. From forward fold, through your squat, maybe onto your toes, back arch, and back to prayer. Play with it. See what feels good in your body. Adding in or taking out little bits. Letting your breath settle. Leading with your breath whenever you're ready. Inhale, find length so that exhale curling in a little bit. Inhale, expanding, reaching for the stars. Exhaling, curling in a little bit. You can do all of this in your toes if you really want to challenge yourself. Inhale, releasing up and back arch, opening your heart. Exhaling, closing down, coming the whole way down and into flat back. From flat back into squat. From squat, step or jump into plank. From plank, laying your body down. So 8-point pose, lay your body down or chaturanga. Long, cobra, the key to cobra is go long. Head long, tail away from you. And then raising up. Releasing back down. Come to flat backs and nose on the ground as you then use your core, your arms to take yourself through, protecting your lower back, through hair, into dog. This is your second dog, so see. What is it like to be still? Or do you want to still play? Still play, continue playing. Sometimes holding the pose might be a little bit tougher on the body. So see what it is that you want. Do you want to play? Where is it that your body is asking you to go? If you're holding it, releasing the shoulders, making sure the space, the shoulders are rolling away. Let your breath settle. And then when you're ready, stepping or jumping through a chair or through rather a lunge, a squat. Coming up, opening to back arch and back to prayer. Letting your breath settle. Let's play with getting onto the ground. So choose whichever way you want. I'm going to invite you to come back into dog and come from dog. So you can come to a little back arch, a little forward fold, a little hands on the ground, into plank, from plank, cobra, bringing yourself back up into dog, and from dog, jumping to cross-legged so that you can then roll yourself onto your butt and then roll yourself onto your back. Once you're on your back, a little rock and roll from side to side, easing it out, playing, releasing, coming to stable with your feet solidly on the ground, lying on your back, feet on the ground. So we're going to come into a rolling bridge, rolling from the feet. So power from the feet, power through the feet, through the thighs, through the pelvic floor, into the lower back, and releasing back down again. So moving this few times, bringing your body up and bringing your body down. Again, here you have yogi's choice. Do you want to stay up the next time and then from the feet, as you push into your feet with your next breath, bring yourself a little bit higher? Or come back onto the floor and continue with the rolling bridge. If you're going up a little bit higher, maybe you can do it for a third time. Again, holding that position. Can you hold it without propping? And then from your feet, can you come that a little bit higher? Releasing the shoulders that little bit more. And then regardless of which one you're doing, releasing yourself back down. Now, can you come vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae? Can you unroll? That takes years. So see, play with it. Have you got the mobility yet in your back to come down vertebrae by vertebrae? Hug your knees into your chest and have a little roll from side to side. Don't underestimate what it takes to get that level of mobility through the spine. Allowing yourself come to a full twist now. So arms to a T can be really nice. Allowing the knees to one side and the head to the other. Easing it and releasing it. You're looking to be able to come to seated now for a few minutes. So this is where you're letting your body totally unwind. You've built heat, now you're looking to release and cool it down. When you're ready, in your own time, pelvic floor key, these legs are heavy. Engage from the core, from your pelvic floor, and then bring your knees to center. Allow your knees to go to the other side and your head switches. As your sensitivity builds, you'll notice the weight of the legs and how you need to engage the pelvic floor. You can move the legs without noticing that, but if you start to notice it, it'll really help start to protect yourself. And so again, you come to stillness, allowing us to unwind. Feeling the expansion in one side of the chest, release in the other. Feel how your breath is constricted on one side and expanded on the other. And then in your own time, in your own way, rolling yourself back to center. Have a little rock and roll in center. Have maybe a little happy baby, maybe just a side roll. And then finding your way back to seated. Play, release, have fun. When you come to seated, become stable. So take your time to become stable, like we do when we come into a standing pose. You find your feet first. If you want to come to a balance, you need to find your feet first. Here, in order to sit in stillness, you need to find comfort. Maybe propping something under your knees, maybe leaning against the wall. Notice when your ego gets in the way of comfort. Oh, in all the pictures, it looks like this. If I want to meditate properly, I must look like this. And then let yourself come to stillness. Find your breath. Remembering that your head is heavy, so if it starts to fall to one side, it's nearly a stone in weight. So if it falls to the side, you're really looking at creaking your neck. So taking what you need to do to be comfortable and to ensure that you can stay in this position for 10 minutes. Finding your breath. The breath is deadly. We have it all of the time. So practicing to use your breath to center you is so powerful because you will always have it with you. And looking to take your breath a little bit deeper, a little bit slower. So bringing your breath to your abdomen, to your belly, abdominal breathing. Decide for you, do you want to take your hand onto your belly? That sometimes it helps bring your attention to it. Letting your belly expand as much as possible on the inhale and then allowing it to contract as much as comfortable on the exhale. And so allowing your entire torso breathe. And so as always, yogi's choice, to stay with this abdominal breathing. It is so powerful. If your attention wanders, just bring it back to the breath. Allow my voice to just fade out if that's useful. You don't need me. Us meditating together is unbelievably powerful. If you find your mind wandering, just bring it back to the breath. And if that's a struggle, if you find yourself fighting, then don't do that. Instead, just watch the film that plays. Noticing that it is a film and that as the film plays, you can get caught up in it like you do in the cinema. Your emotions may rise and fall. And bring your attention now to your right hand. Feel and sense your right hand. Fingers of the right hand, the palms of the right hand. Feel whether it's hot or cold, sticky or... Really paying all your attention to your right hand. Maybe you can feel the blood flow in it. Feel it pulse. Now bring your attention to your left hand. Feel your left hand, fingertips of your left hand, palm of your left hand, wrist, back of the left hand, tips of the fingers of the left hand. See if you can really feel your left hand, your entire left hand pulsing. And then I invite you to spend a moment switching from right hand to left hand and back again at your own time in your own way. Switching your attention from the right hand to the left hand and back again. And now sense both hands at the same time, both hands simultaneously. Vibrant radiation. And then just let it go. And then just notice what is present now. Notice what is present now. Bringing your attention back to your breath. Bringing your attention to your heart or your center, whatever that is for you today. Feeling it fill with joy. Feeling that joy spread from your center out through your whole torso. Capillary by capillary, inch by inch. Feel that love spread through you. Like white wine on red wine on a white tablecloth. And then in your own time, in your own way, prepare to transition, to seal this practice. It may be with a silent Om. And then have this readiness to enter the day, knowing that this stillness is within you, this joy is within you. So whatever comes, just like when you're on your toes, you may feel a little bit out of balance, but you have this core strength and this core stability that is within you, this stillness that is within you. Your inner resource that you can call on at any time. Now we bring our hands together, have a little rub, have a little wiggle. Release, move. Do what you need to do to unwind from this sitting, noticing that it is maybe becoming a little bit easier every day. And then we bring our hands together and we breathe. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Well, thank you very much, and I'll see you on my
Thank you.
And listen, practice that hands thing. It's kind of cool. I'll help you while during the week, so just practice.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye, Laura.